Hello you Buttock Lodge members, Jim Sterling here, and this is Rocket League! Finally got a chance to play this. Been watching everyone else have fun playing it, but I was busy last week getting ready for SGC, and then being at SGC, I had to sit there and watch, the guys at videogamer.com play it. So this is my very first match that I did. I just kind of, as you can see there, just booted the game up, dove right into a match. So this is my very first experience playing Rocket League. Obviously pre-recorded, and I'm recording the dialogue now, so I know what happens, but you don't yet, unless you're watching this video again after having already seen it. So anyway, as you can see, kind of getting to grips with it. I've seen videos, so I got a basic sense of what's going on, but I'm doing my best. To be honest, for a very first go, I feel like this match wasn't too bad. I mean, you'll be the ones to judge, but I'm not exactly Pele, but I think I got to grips with it okay. I didn't fuck anything up, but I'm really impressed by it, just how immediately grabbing it is. So far, like, I recorded 2 matches, that's all I've played of it so far before I took the footage off the PS4 and I'm sat here now recording the audio. But even with just those 2 matches, like, I was immediately arrested by the whole thing. Such a simple idea, but brilliant. And there have been variations on this kind of idea before. And of course, unique, because I'm someone who's not that interested in too many racing games, nor am I really very interested in sports games at all. But if you do unique twists with either of them, then I really like them. And this is definitely an example of that. It's taken cars and football, or soccer, if you want to call it how it should be called. I love calling it soccer, it upsets people so much, British people, fuck them. But yeah, like, it took those 2 things that I don't generally care for, but they're married together so well that I'm so into this. Such an unpretentious bit of fun as well. Cars, ball, goals, chaos, just flipping around, skidding about the place. Like, even if you're losing like we are right here, like, it was still a ton of fun. And it's hard not to I even felt like a fucking stereotypical British soccer fan at various points during my playthrough of this. Actually having the live recorded audio of this match would have been somewhat fun, as I am shouting things like, "Get in there, son!" and all that shit. Have at it! Put the ball, you fucker! That kind of stuff. So I have a little trouble overshooting. Not too good at sort of judging my precision when directing myself. That's a decent score though. 1-3. I tend to curve a bit too wide round the ball when I'm trying to intercept it. That's one thing I've learned. You learn as you play. Definitely one of those games where you're expected to, I feel, acquire the skills. I mean, I've not gone too far into it. I know there's an XP system, I don't know exactly what kind of stuff that gets you. I know I've unlocked a chassis and the top of a taxi cab thing, which I think is just an aesthetic thing. I can see all these different colours and types of cars flopping about the place. Go on! Nah. See, like, I even know what's happening and I'm still into it, I can see, after spending the past week seeing everyone else play it, I can see exactly why everyone has been playing it so much and getting so into it. I did a bicycle hit. It was an accident, but I did it. There we go. Nothing more satisfying than seeing the ball casually rolling toward the goal and knowing that the opposition is just too far away to intercept it. Like that, just this unhindered breeze into the goal. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. There we go. Bit of a scrum. And there's nothing quite as exciting as being on this side of the pitch, as you just feel it going in. And there we are, nice and equalised. I also love that touch of just how when the ball goes in the goal, just the explosion that shunts everyone away. Like it has no real game impact, but it's nonetheless satisfying. Even if, again, it's your goal that's exploding. Ah, fucking burrito muncher. Munching his burritos. Ah, there we go. Not great. Still everything to play for. Go on! Oh, that was me pressing buttons. Just I wonder what this button does. I was just mashing things at this point just to see if there were other controls. So far, you know, I can do a skid in, I can do a jump in. But who knows what else. And yeah! Oh! Fucking equaliser, son. Do you see who did that? That was me, scoring a goal. Jump up, smack, bang. Jim fucking Sterling, son. Thank you very much. That's about that fucking victory. Instantly taken away by Thrasher77. Instant. It's another fun thing about this game is sometimes you can have these like just dragged out scrums, and then sometimes the ball can just go in seconds, just with the right speed and the right angle you hit it. That was me backing up, briefly considering playing defensively, then getting overexcited again and deciding, fuck it. It's all over the place. Still haven't quite gotten the hang of the jumping stuff yet. I tend to double exit and kind of lose control of myself. This was a shame. I felt like we could have gotten a goal there quite easily, but we all blew it. We blew it. It's always terrifying. I say always, maybe it won't be terrifying. I've only played 2 matches. But it was terrifying when you're kind of sliding up your own goal knowing the ball's right there and you're kind of indisposed as you rewrite yourself. At this point I knew there was no winning. Fuck it, just drive up the wall a bit. So yeah, that was my first match. Got a taxi topper for my troubles. And that was that match. I recorded 2 matches. This is my second match here. Boop, boop, boop. Here we go. That was me hanging back a little bit. Again, just deciding maybe I'll do defensive and then giving up on that idea pretty quickly. That's a bad miss. That was characteristic of my performance in my second match. A lot of close but no cigar moments. That Rocket League though, right? That shall be, that was lovely. That was lovely. I'm going to be playing more of this. then once I've done recording this, I'm going to set it to render and I'm going to play some more. Play it till I feel like I'm happy with my experience with it, and then see about doing a proper review all up nice. That's me. I like to sometimes just hang back a little, just see which way the ball's going. Of course, as I say, I overshoot with my turning to intercept the ball, so it doesn't do much good in the end. But I do my best, though. It's got to be worth something. Not much, but, you know. And again, I'm standing on the shoulders of giants with this match. These fuckers know exactly what they're doing. I gotta learn that more, like the way they turn with the jump to do that directional jumping. At the moment, I'm kind of not doing that. I'm just mashing the jump button, which of course is not a good way of doing things. It was me sensing glory and fucking up. Maybe I got an assist. I'm helping in my own way. Kaboom! So yeah, it is a bit too early to tell with my, you know, first impressions and stuff, but I think I really, really like Rocket League. It's one of those ones where it could, like, I could see this being on like early access or something as this complete mess of something that's a really good idea, but like all it would take would be for the physics to just not work right, the car controls to be stodgy. Like, this could go wrong so easy, despite being a simple concept. But my first impressions seem to indicate that they fucking nailed it. Jimmy nailed it, in fact. What he's up to now, Jimmy Nail? I don't really know a lot about British showbiz now that I've been out of the country for as long as I have. And even in my last few years in Britain, I stopped really watching television and stuff. So it's all out the loop for me. All that Kerry Katona, I don't even know if she's relevant anymore, but I missed that train. What else did I miss? I noticed the guy who did Bo Selector ended up with some weird panel show on ITV or something. Saw a little bit of it. Didn't care for it too much. What other British things have happened? EastEnders. I used to watch EastEnders a lot in the 90s and like early 2000s. Couldn't tell you a thing about it now. Is Pat Butcher even still in it? I don't even know. Probably not. Maybe. I heard they were bringing old Nick Cotton back, that old nasty Nick. My friend Leo and I had an idea for EastEnders. We wanted to rename it Blame Nick, and it would we'd redo the intro so it's Nick Cotton doing various nefarious things in a fun way, like breaking into someone's house and like he sees the cameras on him so he waves charmingly, you know, robbing pensioners and all that kind of stuff. And the show would still be EastEnders, but he'd just be in the foreground of all the shots, like just ruining the show. Like, you know, there'd be a shot in Ian Beale's cafe, and you know, I don't know, Vicky Fowler and Mark or whoever would be having an argument, a really serious argument in the cafe in the background, while Nick Cotton's in the foreground, just sort of looking at the camera, smiling and showing off, drinking his coffee. And the scene behind them is really, really heated. And the moment that the argument comes to a head, Nick Cotton just shouts, "This coffee's fucking cold!" And then gets into an argument with Ian about how cold the coffee is. I think I said this cafe is cold, I meant this coffee's cold. But that was an idea we had for a show called Blame Nick, which I thought would have made EastEnders even better. There's a lot of things I don't know about England anymore. I know the Queen is still the Queen. Shot on goal. I mean, does the tagline everybody's talking about it, is that still used for EastEnders? I don't know. Anyway, back to Rocket League. We're in the last 30 seconds here, almost 20 seconds, there we go. 5-0 so far. I didn't score a goal, but I feel like I helped, and certainly didn't hurt. And what more can you ask for? So that wraps up. That's basically my video on Rocket League. Loving it. These are the only 2 matches I've played in all of history so far, but fucking love both of them. Happy about that. I hope you enjoyed watching it anyway, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I think that's it. I think the video's going to end now. Bye! Yeah, it ended. Good. Still recording. Bye! Bye!